Okay, so here we are back at the Silver Streak, the Twinkie. What am I going to do today? As much as I possibly can. The weather's good. I should have came over a little bit earlier today, but it was cold. And I kind of wanted to sleep in for a change. Take this thing off my neck. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We shall enter. It's rather windy today, but it was really windy this morning. I still have to clean the door too. It's pretty nasty, which is also contributing to the cigarette odor still. As per my last episode, that Mr. Hanky is gone, and that floor is gone too. So, but I checked the floor under the water heater, and it is also very soft. What I plan on doing is draining the water heater and hoping I could just kind of pull it over the wall to put it on this side for now. So let's go out and get started. So the other day I thought this was just a bolt, and I did spray WD-40 on it, which did loosen it up. However, it is not really a bolt. It has little release pins on each side. Let's see if I can get them to work. There we go. Nope. I also put caulk on this. There we go. Let's see if I can get the door off. Okay. Okay, so here's the water tank. I'm looking for the shut-off valve. Do I drain it through here? Maybe so. I don't want to make a big mess. Let me go in. No, there's nothing on the other side of it, so I just kind of turn it around. I know I don't have gloves on right now. Okay. Nice thing is it'll come out through this door. But I've got to figure out how to drain this sucker. This is the only thing I see. Let me read the side. Okay, fill the water in it. This is the release valve, of course. Okay, so I did the release valve and nothing came out. So, yeah, see, nothing happens. I guess I'll just leave it open anyhow. And just going to try to release this part here instead. There we go. I better mark this. I'm not going to remember which is hot and which is cold if I don't mark it. I'll be right back. Okay, I know that there's some blue tape in there somewhere, but I don't know where. So I'm just going to tie a blue rag around the cold water pipe. And that's all I need. I don't have to mark the other one, because obviously it will be the red one. So that'll work. Okay, let's continue. go. I can feel water dripping out of that. Trying to get it on this side so I can go the whole way around. There we go. Not quite loose enough for me. There we go. The hot water one is off. I mean the cold water, now the hot. And this is not original to the RV. At one point in time, it had the typical propane water heater in it. Look at that. I'll let that part finish draining. Now that it's tapering down, I'll go ahead and take this one off. Okay, it'll come off my hand. No, it won't. There we go, there's the hot water. Yeah, the hot water and the cold. If I pull this out of here, will I be able to get it back in through here? Oh, shit, move those out of the way. There we go. More water. I don't imagine that's how they probably got the water heater in. And I pinched those. So I'm going in and undo those. Okay, I don't really want to pull the whole tank out that way. I just want to dump it. So I kind of lifted these to get them out of the way. But that's about as good as it's going to get, I'm afraid. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Okay. Oh, now comes the nasties. See, there's an electrical socket on this side that's hooked up inside, so I have to be careful with that. Now I'm having to fight with it because it wants to just fall out. And what's coming out of it is, ugh, really icky. Okay, this is long enough. Okay, the electrical cord's long enough. I can just go and just drain it down, right down to the ground. Ugh, that's getting in my feet. So at least I know when I hook it back up, I can flush it out with clean water. So, okay, that's done. And I'm just going to leave this sitting out here for a little bit. Close the pressure valve back up. Be able to get to that floor easier in there. So yeah, I'll be able to get to that easier in there now, because that floor is rotted also. So let me go and assess it. And by the way, I assume that when he changed out the water heater, that he did not see this vent here. This was the exhaust vent for the water heater. And he did not seal it over, so I think that's where all the water came in from. So what I did was I put Reflectix on it, I taped it down, and then I put caulking around the edges. So let's hope that that's all it needed. Okay, so I'm just going to let this sit out here and leave it open for a while. And we'll go dig into something else. And again, what I really love about this RV is how accessible that is. I mean, I wouldn't be, you know, it just amazes me. I took the closet floor off. I took this little door off here. This little door right here came off. Now I have full access to this entire opening. And that is really cool because I'll be able to cut through this floor and find out what the real problem is. Now, I'm not going to tear the floor up today because I don't have the wooden stuff to replace it with yet. So I'm going to wait until I get that. You know, and especially with that toilet area over here. You know, that all needs to be cut out too. So I'll just replace one whole strip of board. And once I open it up, I have to see what the support boards look like. So I don't want to use a saw that cuts too deep. That's why I have that variable Dremel saw, which isn't the Dremel itself. It's a different type of saw. So I'll be using that on the floor to cut through the floor. And maybe I will get, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I get to the corner, to the side of that wall there, where the flashlight's beaming. What needs to be done in that spot. So, okay, so now what am I going to do? I think I'm just going to do some more cleaning. This is the Dremel saw that I'm talking about. I'll bring it over. So this is the Dremel saw that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the tiny Dremel. And it comes with different saws, including a cheese grater. So that'll come in handy for cutting the floor. And it will also come in handy for cutting the wood laminate that I'm going to put down. I was going to put down stick-on laminate, but when I picked that box up, it was so heavy. It's heavier than the wood laminate is. I just don't want to put all that weight in this RV because I still have my stuff to put in this RV. So, okay, well, I guess I'll just get started cleaning. See you in a bit. Alright, everything is out of the bathroom for now. Just a couple of things in the sink, the screws that go back into the wall for that board because I don't want to lose them. I don't remember what those screws came from, so I'm going to leave them sit there for a little bit till I remember. Still have to take the AC. Of course, that's that's the least of the problems, but the AC needs cleaned out too. I just washed the inside walls of where the water heater was, and did not wash the floor because I plan on doing something else with that. And I just got finished washing the inside of the frame of this cabinet in the wall behind. And my next job, I am going to score and try to remove the linoleum. Don't know how I'm going to do this without being in the way. Here, I'll do this. Okay, so we're going to go start scoring this floor. And hopefully this blade will do it. And hopefully I'll have the strength. And it's glued down pretty good too. This is probably where I should be testing that little saw because it'll cut to the edge. So glue down doesn't help. Let's try to score this side. Nah, this linoleum is very thick. I'm not scoring it at all. Okay. Okay. I really kind of would like to just pull it up, get it out of here. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it stays or not, really. I just kind of like to see what the floor underneath is like, but it's good under here. Yeah, it's good under there. So, forget my scoring. I'm not doing any good at my scoring. I could probably just glue that back down, clean it real well. I was hoping to just rip it off, but it's really, really glued to the floor, and it might have formaldehyde in it, and I've already dealt with that in the past, and it's not fun to get lung damages from formaldehyde. I should have my mask on, actually. That is it today for the bathroom. I cleaned under here really well and used my anti-mold spray. And one of my ideas to leave this open to work on later if I have any issues is to put a door on here, this frame. So I think that would be the best idea. That way, easy access. And countertops fairly cleaned off. I just left some screws for that board. These two little screws, I can't remember what they're for, but I'll try to think on it. A couple, wet things in the sink. And I'll have to eventually clean that AC, but that's that's like bottom of the list right now. And then I'm going to get my Dremel Ultra Saw and cut out this part of the floor and this part of the floor in here because it is rotted. It is rotted. I had to bring my water heater back in. It's still sitting outside. I sprayed anti-mold spray on everything that was cleaned again. So other than cutting this in the bathroom, I'm not worried about the interior of the shower yet. The exterior's fairly clean. This closet is clean. The only thing I couldn't get clean was down there on the very floor part, so I'll have to use that sponge mop to get in there. And then that'll be it for the bathroom for a while. I'm not putting the new toilet in right away. I'm just going to wait, you know, I'm going to paint and everything first. Finish cleaning the wall and all that first. But yeah. So, thank y'all for hanging out with me. And I really, really appreciate your support, your words of encouragement. You guys are awesome. You really are. You just keep me going, and it helps. Because there are times like today, I almost want to throw in the towel and say, what the heck am I doing? But when it's done, it will be so very well worth it. Okay, that's it for today's video. So thanks again. Love you guys. And live the life you love. Talk to you later. Bye.